Hi everyone, and welcome to the Pisces February 2022 mid-month love reading. This is I Am Illuminated Tarot, a place for you to better connect with and illuminate your own personal spiritual importance. So this mid-month reading is focused on love since Valentine's Day is just right around the corner. And I've enjoyed doing these readings so much that I think I'm going to go ahead and start making a love reading as part of my monthly lineup. But Pisces, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull a card here to see kind of what Spirit would like you to engage with around the energy of love for the month of February. So all of my readings, if you're new to this channel, are here to help kind of identify challenge or challenges that you're currently experiencing, which Spirit or the Divine would like you to meet and overcome. And we take a look at the meaning behind that. What does Spirit want you to realize about yourself and unlock about yourself that can be of greater service to the larger collective experience as you are more aware of your path and purpose? And that all happens when we see the meaning in what we're going through. So we're going to take a look here at really what Spirit is asking you to engage with. An energy, possibly a block or a challenge around whatever the message is on the card that comes out here. So let's see, what does Pisces need to know? Now, as I was kind of stepping into your energy, Pisces, as I was shuffling your cards, I did hear a little bit, I heard somebody say, you're holding back. So there might be some of you in a relationship or in some aspect of your life where you are holding back a little bit on whether it's on with resources or whether it's on an emotional level, but there's something around holding back maybe all that you know you have the ability to give to another. Just something to think about for some of you. Again, it was that message might not pertain to anything regarding this. Oh, you got one of my favorite cards. Okay. So we have free yourself. It says it's time to take back control of your life. And then we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Beautiful. So Pisces, this is really interesting. When we think of love in general, you know, love can be, yes, romantic love, but love can be the connective force that literally is connecting all of existence, but also is the main driving connective force between all interpersonal relationships in our life. So that can look like, you know, our work relationships, our family relationships, friendships, and our romantic partnerships. And when it says free yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. There could be some aspect in some part of your life that maybe doesn't, it could pertain to work, it could pertain to love, romantic love, but in some respect, kind of like what I was hearing as I was stepping into your energy about you're holding yourself back, you literally might be holding yourself back from taking a risk, making a change, and doing so from the energy of love, meaning that whatever you're doing could directly impact a relationship close to you, whether that's a relationship, a work relationship, or whether this is a romantic partnership. But there's something to be said that it's time for you to make that decision anyways. I'm really getting that feeling. And when it says worth waiting for, divine timing is at work in your love life, that there might be one of these things where maybe you are afraid to kind of put yourself out there because you're not sure, like, well, is the timing right? Should I make this change? It might affect this or that. And it's time to take back control of your life. It's time to start making those decisions. So Pisces, you are a sign that has the ability to go very deep and go very high. Your sign is the two fish, and that's what they represent, your ability to go above and below. You are the last sign of the Zodiac, and so you carry with it all the lessons learned as we move through each Zodiac sign. And that's, I think, what a lot of Pisces don't understand in their life until much later on, is that you have this ability to kind of pull from all the other signs, pull the lessons learned from all the other signs, And what does that look like? Well, when we think about kind of the journey through the different signs, we start with Aries, and the motto for Aries is I am. So we start to kind of learn about, well, who am I where I'm unique from others? Then we move into Taurus, and Taurus's motto is I have, and we learn about what is ours and what is another's. And then we move into Gemini, and Gemini is I think, and we learn how we think, what makes us different. And we kind of, as we move through the different signs, we learn something about ourselves as we go along. And you now have the ability to pull from all of that. You have a large spiritual pool of knowledge to constantly be working from. And that can be a little daunting at times. I think Pisces, you have the ability to deeply feel and the ability to rise up and kind of, just like the way Aquarius does, kind of pull information down out of the ether, so to speak. And that can get a little kind of watered down when you don't really know how to ground that. You are the mutable water sign, meaning that you have the ability to be adaptable and to work with the energy of change. But sometimes that can get a little too fluid, where there's like too much fluidity going on and there's a little bit of chaos, and you kind of are just like almost like in the middle, kind of drowning in your own pool. And this is where, and it's strange that I'm feeling to communicate it in this way, but there's almost this feeling of it's time to remember you can swim. It would almost be like if you think about the American Olympic swimmer, and I can't think of his name, I apologize, but it'd almost be like if you saw him in a pool that was 5 feet and he seemed to be drowning and flailing, and you're like, put your feet down and stand up. You're taller than that. Plus, you're also an Olympic swimmer, so why don't you just start moving your arms and swim to the side of the pool? It's almost that message coming through here of, come on, Pisces, it's time. It's time to kind of realize you have the ability, go for it. I'm really hearing that. Don't hold yourself back. It's time to go for it. And when it says divine timing is at work in your love life, that can involve, again, all aspects of your life. So wherever you're feeling kind of called to make those changes and go for it, and you're holding yourself back out of fear, this month, really act from that place of love, but love for yourself, love for what you know you can do, and go for it. All right. Wow, very different message than I was expecting, and also very different message than what I feel like everybody else has gotten here. So Pisces, let's go ahead, and I'm going to pull a card for the concept of curiosity, courage, and contemplation, and we're going to take a look at where Spirit would like you to be curious and open for the month of February in the theme of love, where Spirit would like you to be courageous in taking action, and then a point of reflection and contemplation. Ooh, beautiful card. It says, receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. Number 34, breaking down to a 7. So when we're thinking about curiosity, the beautiful superpower of curiosity is that it clears away everything that we think we know and allows us to open up to awe and wonder to what we don't know and what we can never know, because there's always going to be a mysterious part of life. And that's what curiosity allows us to be curious about again. What do we not know? What's coming in for us that we don't know is just around the corner? And when it says receive with love and appreciation, I feel like there are opportunities coming in for you right now, Pisces, that you, whether it is a romantic partner, or whether it is a job opportunity, or whether it could even be a family member coming back into your life, that there's some aspect here where you are being asked to receive it, to say yes, to either take a relationship to the next step, to take a job offer that's just come in, to follow some aspect around something that is kind of tugging at your emotions, your heartstrings. And it's interesting. Sometimes we think about, taking a relationship to the next level or taking a new job. And I think what Spirit would like you to say is instead reverse that. Think about, it's not that you're taking something, it's that you're graciously receiving what Spirit is trying to give you. And it's a whole different perspective, because you don't have to release anything to receive to a certain extent. I mean, yes, if we're sitting here holding a bunch of stuff, it's hard for us to hold our hand out to grab more without putting something down. But there's a feeling here more of just changing your perspective and receiving opportunities that are meant to come in for you instead of you having to go out and take them. And once you realize, wow, this is here for me to receive, I'm here to receive the love and support of this wonderful partner that's just entered my life. Or I'm here to receive the gifts that come from this new job opportunity. It's easy to just kind of lean into that and be curious about what this is going to open up for yourself. So just allow yourself to receive this month and to really open yourself up to that knowledge that you can receive openly, because you're in your element. You're in your element and you can swim. Okay. So let me go ahead here and pull a card or cards for where Spirit would like you to be courageous in taking action. And I always say it takes courage to take any action, because for some people it is a courageous action just to get out of bed in the morning, or just to do very simple, basic day-to-day tasks. So this is where our seat of personal empowerment lies, where we have the courage to make the choice to take any action. All right, so Pisces, let's go ahead and see, what do you need to know about where to take action? That's way too many cards. Sorry, guys. 3 cards is a good one. Anything over that, that's just a little, the message gets a little too watered down. I do like to have the cards come out organically, though, so sometimes it takes a little longer. If you want to just skip ahead to when the card comes out, please feel free to do that. What does Pisces need to know about where they need to have courage and love? I'm also going to pull a few clarifiers at the end, just to get any additional messages. So we have, oh, beautiful, true love. It says this love is once in a lifetime, number 30, breaking down to a 3. So there really is something strong coming in around a romantic partnership coming in. And I think maybe some of you are feeling a little like you want to hold yourself back a little, or that you think in leaning into this relationship it might be a little out of your element, or that you might actually truly have to sacrifice something to really lean into this relationship. And this is saying, have courage to take action and do what you need to do. Do what you need to do to take these new opportunities, to receive these new opportunities, including this romantic partnership, and understand that this kind of love is once in a lifetime. That when it says divine timing is at work in your love life, that this could be that time. And this is a moment where you're able to use love to free yourself, to step into the energy of allowing someone to support you as much as you can support them. And I just did the Scorpio reading before this, and one of the things I was saying there is that love is a channel, and that channel needs to stay open to love coming in and you giving love out. And when we are openly able to do both, that is really when we allow ourselves to be free. It allows us to really step into seeing the love in everything. It kind of brings the color back to our world. Beautiful message for you here, Pisces. Okay, and again, for some of you, if this is not an actual romantic partnership, this could be, let's say, a work environment that all of a sudden you get to fall in love with something that you do. So there is something around whatever's coming in right now. Divine timing is saying, graciously receive it now, because this opportunity might not come around again. When we think about, I really work with the principles of logotherapy in my practice. And one of the things that Viktor Frankl, who is the founder of logotherapy, one of the things he spoke at length about was the finite element of timing. That at any given time, there's only going to be you in this moment at this time faced with this current situation, circumstance, or opportunity. And it's up to you what you do with that. And so we are presented every single day with all of these little potentialities that ultimately end up creating our experience. And I think this is one of those times for you to really step in and understand that this is a very key time for you, Pisces, in what you choose to courageously lean into, courageously free yourself to accept and work with, and, you know, I keep wanting to say take, but receive these opportunities. Okay, so we have, for the final point of reflection and contemplation, it says love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. Number 31, breaking down to a 4, the number of building strong foundations. And it says miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. Number 13, also breaking down. That's interesting. So this is a palindrome, 31 and 13. Both breaking down to a 4, and 44 is an angelic number. And I always look at it as a number that really denotes and kind of angelic timing. So miracles and blessings, everything has its gift, and love makes the difference. So there is, as part of your reflection, there is something about really understanding that this point in your life, there are miracles and blessings coming in. Everything and everyone has its gift, and love can literally conquer all. It does help heal past hurts and provide a sense of security and self-worth. And that can be freeing in and of itself as you allow yourself to enter into that energy of love, and as you are able to give that out and support another through the same energy of love. And what I find interesting too is with the number 13. The number 13 in the tarot actually represents the death card, which really focuses on death and rebirth, the element of transformation. And so there is something coming through of being able to, through love, transforming yourself on a very deep level. Beautiful message for you, Pisces, coming through. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, let's see, I want to clarify something here, but let's clarify the true love cards. Let's see if there's any messages that want to come out around that. What does Pisces need to know about true love? And this love is once in a lifetime. Okay, 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups can be community, support. And 3 of Swords. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. And 9 of Pentacles. And 8 of Cups. Okay. So there's something around wounding, hurt, around, I think, a past social circle, or around, it could even have been, for some of you, this could denote that you guys were cheated on in the past, that there was a third party kind of element coming through. And what is coming in on top of that with the 9 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups, this is leaving a comfort zone right here. This really denotes, 9 of Pentacles is when we are kind of in this beautiful place of independence, where we have kind of everything good on paper. But in order for us to achieve the 10 of Pentacles, which is our ultimate legacy, our fulfillment in kind of manifested in the physical, we have to leave this beautiful garden. We can enjoy what we have, but in order for us to experience more growth, and again, to go towards what we can ultimately, our ultimate fullest potential of our, of what we're capable with and creating in our environment, we have to leave this. We have to leave our comfort zone. And with the 8 of Cups coming in, this is when we make the decision to move away from what once emotionally fulfilled us, and we move towards something else because we realize that what we have no longer emotionally fulfills us. So this is realizing that perhaps you've achieved a level of independence and stability, But now it's time to move past that, to move towards a little bit of the unknown, because you know that there's more for you out there. You feel, cups are about our emotions, you feel in your soul that there is more for you out there. And so you're ready to brave. You're ready to brave that. And there is something about, I think, healing a wound around either a relationship where you were cheated on, or a relationship that involved a third party or a social circle that maybe was not supportive. And it's time to realize it's time to move on from that. And that this true love is healing that for you. All right, Pisces. I would love to help you illuminate your own personal spiritual importance, and to help you see how it can be of service to yourself and others. If you'd like to start down the path of personal self-illumination, you can click on the link in the description box below to book a personal reading or a one-on-one coaching session. And I will be releasing the dates for the March illumination readings next week. But if I don't see you until then, Pisces, have a wonderful, loving, and graciously receiving month of February. Bye, guys.